Hey everyone, this is Maybe So, bringing you a new video today of World of Warcraft Classic Hardcore mode. While not an official mode, it's gaining a lot of popularity among the World of Warcraft community since Classic has gotten pretty stale since it launched about a year ago. Hardcore mode's pretty straightforward. If you've played Diablo or Path of Exile, you're probably familiar with it. If you die, you delete your character. This is my first attempt at a hardcore character. I decided I wanted to play a shaman for a couple of reasons. First, all my time in Classic has been spent on the Alliance side, so since we don't have Shaman, this would be somewhat of a new experience for me, or at least a recently new experience. I played Shaman a bunch over my career in Warcraft, but not since Classic launched. The other reason is, since you delete your character when you die, I figured I might as well play a character that can heal yourself. So here's a bunch of my starting gameplay. For anyone that's familiar with the Orc starting zone, you know that there's not much to it. You kill some boars, you kill some demons. There's no real risk of dying, so even though this is hardcore mode, there's not really that much exciting going on. But like I said, in order to qualify for these challenges, you have to stream and record your entire playthrough so that people know you didn't die, didn't cheat, weren't given a whole bunch of money by another character or anything. So like I said, killing a lot of boars, killing some scorpions, some demons, picking some apples off these cactuses, that's about it. So now I want to talk a bit more about what hardcore mode is exactly and where it came about. Got to give a credit to Kargaz. He's the one that started this idea and planted the seed in the community, and this is just a screenshot here of the Discord server. You can see there's dozens of people joining like every hour. It's just growing incredibly fast. The rules are also evolving and improving over time as people realize that certain rules might not make sense, or a rule should be added to improve the competition. You know, the community is really open to that. And there are tons of streams of players right now. It really reminds me a lot of when Classic launched, and you could just go into Twitch, look up World of Warcraft, just browsing through, and you'd see so many people playing. You could find big streamers and tons of little streamers, all just racing to level 60 at the time. This is just a totally different vibe. People trying not to die. Obviously, it's hardcore mode, but the amount of variety that you're getting, you know, introducing yourself to new streamers, new players that actually might be entertaining and interesting is a really compelling argument for this. Because the reality is, World of Warcraft Classic right now is fairly stale. If you look at the release schedule, Blackwing Lair came out in January. It took until August to have AQ40 come out. That's 7 months of raiding nothing but Blackwing Lair. And I know ZG got released, but that's a 20-man raid and really was just catch-up gear. And now people are talking about it might be January until Nox Ramus. Thinking about raiding AQ40 and really nothing else of worth from August all the way until January right now, without anything new, no new content drops in between. It's just really not a compelling argument to be playing the game. I know in my guild, a lot of people are just basically raid logging. They raid on Tuesday, maybe they raid on Wednesday, they get their world buffs, and then they just stay logged out for most of the week. There are some things that you can be doing to prepare for both Phase 6 and Classic TBC if that comes out, but I think most people aren't motivated for that right now. You know, like I said, if Phase 6 isn't coming until January, why is someone in August going to start preparing? And if Classic TBC isn't coming out until next, you know, whenever, next year, why is someone going to start preparing for that now? You've got plenty of time. There are some good reasons if you haven't prepared already. There are some things that take time, and I'm going to do a video on that in the very near future. But if you've been preparing all along, if you've got transmute alts and bank alts that are full of materials, that things that you're going to need, there just isn't anything else to do. Doesn't really make sense to do PvP anymore, because the rewards you get are the same level of quality that you can get out of AQ40, and the amount of time that you put into it is just so much higher. So here's a favorite part of the Orc starting zone, heading into the cave full of demons. A couple quests in here. Have to find a mining pick, have to kill a named mob, get a drop off him. This is probably the highlight of the starting zone. There's also a named scorpion that you can kill for a quest. But this cave, which is the same shape and size of many caves that Blizzard developers reused over and over again, this is the first time you get to see it. You'll see it again just outside Orgrimmar. Not much really, but the highlight of the starting zone. Here's where I realized that Ratchet is directly across from the starting zone. Just a little body of water there. I had never realized that. Been playing the game for 15 years and I never realized that Ratchet is right across from the starting zone. And now the time finally comes. I've trained my skills for level 6, and we are leaving the Valley of Trials for the first time and heading to Senjin Village. This is kind of a big moment the first time you do it, because you have no idea how big the world is and where you're headed. You just know that you've finished this little valley's worth of content. It's time to head out. And when you go around the corner here, the rest of Durotar basically looks just like the Valley of Trials. Red, brown, empty, scorpions, boars, not a lot else. So I keep going, do the quest down in Senjin Village, and then I make a run up to Razor Hill, and that's about where I've wrapped up my first session. Gonna keep streaming these, probably try and finish this, get it all the way up to level 60 so I can put that feather in my cap. But this is where I've started, this is where I'm leaving off for right now. Looking forward to more of the community's growth in the hardcore challenge, and seeing if after I finish the Shaman, maybe I'll pick up another class and do it all over again. If you like this video, or if you're interested in World of Warcraft Classic hardcore mode, please like, comment, subscribe on this video. Also check me out on Twitch, twitch.tv/maybeso, and give me a follow over there. I'll put a link in the description of this video to the Discord server if you're interested in joining that. And keep an eye out for an upcoming video that I mentioned earlier, preparing for TBC Classic. Most of it's going to focus on professions, things that you can do now to prepare for when TBC goes live. Mats that you're going to want to accumulate, things that you're going to want to skill up, the amount of alts that you're going to want to have maximized, so that when things go live, you can be making gold and leveling up as efficiently as possible. You got a lot of time to prepare. There's no need to spend all of your money. I'm going to show you the most efficient way to do it without breaking your bank, but still as quickly as possible.